You've seen this video, right? The giant snake in the Amazon, shot from a helicopter? Looks totally real. What about this one? Or this one? You've probably seen them, maybe even liked or shared them. But what if I told you they all share a secret? They weren't entirely made by a human. Telling the difference between what's real and what's AI-generated has gotten insanely hard. And this isn't some sci-fi prediction, it's happening right now. The rule book for the creator economy has been completely torn up, and the one holding the pen is artificial intelligence. Think AI is just a handy tool? A little assistant for writing scripts or editing videos? That's old news. We're in 2025 and AI isn't just on the sidelines anymore. It's the referee, the coach, and in some cases, it's the star player. It's baked into the code of the platforms you scroll through every single day, quietly deciding what you see, what goes viral, and who makes money. Over 80% of the content recommended to you on social media is already picked by an AI. So the question isn't if you should use AI. It's much bigger than that. The real choice is, either you understand how AI runs the show now, or you get left in the dust. Permanently. For years, we all talked about AI, like it was some storm on the horizon, coming for creative jobs. Well, that storm has already passed. And it was so quiet, most of us didn't even notice the weather change. It's 2025, and AI has completely changed the game for how content gets made, seen, and paid for. It's no longer a tool, it's part of the foundation. Let's start with the platforms. Think about YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Their algorithms aren't just reacting to what you like anymore. They're using sophisticated AI to predict what you'll want to see next, keeping you hooked before you even know what hit you. They track everything. How long your eyes stay on a post, who you send DMs to, what you save for later. This means the feed being served to you is hyper-personalized, creating this loop where the AI is both your curator and your student. This has huge consequences for creators. It's not about having the most followers anymore. Some platforms, like LinkedIn, are actually shifting focus away from huge influencers to give smaller, niche experts a better shot. They're looking at things like dwell time, how long you actually spend with a piece of content. What the AI wants is real engagement. Detailed comments, shares, and actual conversations that show a community is alive. But it goes even deeper. AI is now the creator. That whole virtual influencer thing, it's not a gimmick anymore. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry set to grow by 26% this year alone. You've got AI personas like Lil Miquela and Shudugram signing deals with major brands and building fan bases that rival human celebrities. In fact, they often get even higher engagement rates than human influencers. The chatter about AI influencers on social media shot up by 50% in the first half of 2025, proving this is now a mainstream thing. We're watching the birth of a brand new kind of creator. One that's 100% digital, can be everywhere at once, and can pump out content 24/7 without ever burning out. This is the new reality. And this new reality? It's making a lot of people nervous, and honestly, it should. The ground is shifting under every creator's feet, and if you don't adapt, the fall is steep. The explosion of AI tools has made it easier for anyone to create content, which sounds great on paper, but what it really means is a massive flood of competition. Marketers using AI say it can cut their workload by up to 60%. Letting smaller players make amazing content at a ridiculous speed. While that seems fair, it also means the market is totally saturated, and it's 10 times harder for anyone to get noticed. You've got this fire hose of new content, and on top of that, the platforms themselves are constantly changing. One little tweak to the algorithm can destroy a creator's reach and their income literally overnight. These algorithms are also starting to favor a certain style of AI-friendly content, creating a whole new set of rules that most creators are scrambling to figure out. Then there's the money pressure. A recent survey showed that over half of full-time creators are seeing people spend less on products they link to. At the same time, 40% of creators who do this as a side hustle report that brands are paying less and offering fewer sponsorships. Brands are getting smarter, using their own AI to see if an influencer's audience is real, which means old tricks like buying followers are now worthless. And it's not just about the money. There are some serious ethical questions here. The boom in AI characters is blurring the line between what's real and what's fake, and that's dangerous. Remember that viral story about Liv, the AI character presented as a proud black queer mama? It caused a huge backlash when it posted about doing community service, something a digital being can't actually do. That one incident showed just how easily these things can be used to manipulate people and destroy the one thing that matters most for a creator: trust. And while AI influencers get tons of likes, 71% of consumers still say they trust a human recommendation way more. And underneath it all is this nagging fear: is AI going to kill creativity itself? About a third of creators are worried about AI's effect on authenticity and what it means for the future of human art. This isn't just about losing a job to a robot, it's about the very idea of art and connection being rewritten by a machine. Creators are facing the perfect storm: more competition, less money, and a full-blown crisis of trust. So, how do you actually survive in this new world? We're about to get into that. But first, if you're finding this useful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We break down these huge shifts shaping our world, and your support means we can keep making content just like this. Okay, the challenges are huge, I get it. But this whole shakeup doesn't have to be the end of the world. In fact, for creators who are willing to adapt, this might just be the biggest opportunity we've ever seen. The creators who are crushing it are using AI not to replace themselves, but to work with them. The solution isn't to fight the machine, it's to learn the new rules of the game and use the tools to win. There are three main ways to do this. First, you have to learn the new language of getting discovered. Forget just SEO, we're talking about AIO, or AI optimization. Nearly 40% of Gen Z now use TikTok and Instagram as search engines instead of Google. You have to start thinking of these platforms as the new Google. That means treating your captions, on-screen text, and descriptions like they're keywords for a blog post. You're not just making videos for people anymore. You're making them for an AI that has to understand, categorize, and then recommend your work. Second, you've got to start thinking of AI as your co-pilot, not your replacement. The whole conversation has to shift from fear to leverage. A recent survey showed that 80% of creators are now using AI in some way, which is a huge leap from 33% just last year. They're using it to handle the boring, repetitive stuff so they have more time to focus on their actual ideas. YouTube is even testing AI tools that can automatically dub your videos into other languages, opening you up to a global audience instantly. Other tools can take one long video and chop it up into a dozen social clips, massively boosting how much you can post. See AI as the great equalizer. It gives you the power of a whole media company right from your laptop. And third, and this is the most important one, double down on what makes you human. In a world drowning in artificial content, your authenticity, your community, and the trust you've built are your most valuable assets. An AI can make a perfect video, sure, but it can't build a real relationship. It can't create a real community. We're seeing this with the rise of paid subscriptions on Instagram and private community platforms. Audiences want a deeper connection. Focus on building a real brand, not just chasing followers. Launch your own products, start a newsletter, host a meetup. Brands see this too. They're moving away from one-off posts and looking for long-term partners who have earned real trust with their audience. Making money in this new world won't just be about views. It'll be about relationships, your unique voice, and trust. So let's be real. The creator economy we used to know is gone. It's not just about raw talent anymore. It's now this complex dance between human creativity and artificial intelligence. The platforms are run by AI, the content is being made by AI, and the road to success is paved with AI tools. You can look at all this and see a threat, the end of creativity as we know it. Or you can see it for what it really is, a massive shift in how everything works. The creators who are going to win in this new era aren't the ones fighting the change. They're the ones who master it. They'll be the ones who learn to speak the algorithm's language, who use AI as a tireless partner to make their work better, and most of all, who lean into their own humanity. That ability to connect, to build a community, and to speak with a voice that no machine can ever copy. The future isn't humans versus AI. It's humans powered by AI. And the choice is simple, really. Adapt or get left behind. If you found this breakdown interesting, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the technology and trends shaping our world. Do like and share this video. Thanks for watching.